heard from our men at Duke's last night.
I trust Dusty and Terry were in fine form.
As usual. And the lyrics I added of 40 million stars were a big hit.
I'm not at all surprised. And the triangle accompaniment was sufficiently appreciated, I presume?
From what I understand, Chris stole the show.
Sending the code that way was a brilliant idea.
If I do say so myself. Not that we have many enemies left capable of intercepting our communications.
No one can stop us now.
With Scorpio and Devane out of the picture, we can proceed with the critical phase of our plan. WSB is virtually powerless now. We've all but one. And the world will never be the same.
Well, I hate to put a damper on things, but are we certain the key to this is Morse code?
What else could it be?
I don't know, but it doesn't make sense.
It does. It's just that we can't decipher it, that's all.
But that's the same difference.
Well, the triangle player wasn't just beating in time to the music. He was tapping out a message to his buddies.
Well, how do we know that they didn't devise their own code instead of sticking to an established one?
Well, they were clever enough to come up with this basic way of communicating. I don't see why they would bother to play around with it any further.
Neither do I. The message is here. We just have to find it.
All right. We transpose the triangle rhythm patterns into two combinations of numbers. Where do we go from here?
These aren't random configurations. Whoever put this together, put it together for a reason. Now, we have got to find the answer, and we've got to find it now. We've got to look at this from every angle. Let's not forget these numbers may mean more than one thing.
I'd settle for any meaning right now.
My first impression is it's some kind of mathematical formula.
Or identification numbers for ships.
That's right.
One way to find out.
I'll do the computer.
Is Felicia on standby at the office?
She should be. I could recall.
Devane, Scorpio investigation.
Now, that's what they call it, but we know who the real boss is now, don't we?
Hello, Tom. What's up?
I want you to activate the computer for me. I'll use the following access code. PC, PI, SD. I want to know which ships are identified by the following numbers. 04357 and 10323. Got it?
Hang on. Sean.
Yeah?
I drew a blank.
What?
Well, apparently there are no ships on record with those identification numbers.
Oh, damn.
And they must mean something else.
You don't have any bright ideas, do you?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, look, if you think of anything, please call us. We have to find out what those numbers mean, and fast.
I wish I could help you.
So do I. Thanks anyway.
This is you.
Oh, come on in.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
You hard at work?
No, not really. I just heard from Sean. He wanted me to do a computer check on these two mysterious numbers.
What's mysterious about it?
Well, Sean and Robert have to figure out what they refer to.
What kind of numbers are they?
Well, Sean thought they might have something to do with ships, but that's not the case. He's desperate to find out what they mean.
You see? That's strange.
What?
I've seen numbers like this somewhere before. Wish you could remember where. familiar, but I just
Just didn't place them.
Well, they did to me. I've taken lots of accounting courses, but I've never seen sequences like that.
Yeah, I'm sure the solution's pretty simple, but, well, I don't know.
I couldn't even tell you what direction to start to figure them out.
What did you say?
I was just saying, I don't know what direction to tell you to take to figure it out.
That's it.
That's what?
I know what these numbers are. I'm going to go to the pavilion right away. Duke, what are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question.
Did you come to see me?
No. Actually, I came to see if the office was open. Now that it is, it makes me wonder why. I mean, with Robert and Anna gone, there is no agency, right? Unless, of course, you two have suddenly become private investigators.
We were just...
beginning to clean up the office.
That's right, we're cleaning up the office.
Right. Very funny, I don't see very many packed boxes around here.
Well, we were just beginning to clean up the office.
Where's Robin?
I told you before, she's going with Philomena to Italy.
So you did, yes.
I would love to stay here and chat with you, but I would...
No, you wouldn't. But you'd like me to believe that you would.
If you'll excuse me, I really have to go.
Say hello for me, Duke.
Why don't you stay out of this?
I'm just asking a few questions.
You'll get the answer soon enough.
I think the big question has just been answered. Military designation may be a weapon of some sort.
Yeah, the ID numbers of certain aircraft.
Well, even a code for access to top secret information.
We're getting nowhere.
All we need is a point of reference, that's all.
We have to have somewhere to start, or else we're not going to break this case.
I was so certain those numbers meant ships.
Lunch is served.
Come on, dig in, dudes.
Olu and I prepared a special oriental feast, but you can't eat it until you say a special password.
I'm starved.
Oh, that's it. Starved. How'd you know that?
Oh, I don't know. It's my lucky day, I guess.
This game is fun. I hope we keep on playing it for a long time.
I think it's getting a little old myself.
Mommy, Daddy and Sean, they don't look like they're having fun, right? Are they worried about something?
Well, there's just a little work to do.
It must be hard.
Yes, very.
Can I help?
No, darling. I think just help make the lunch, okay, with Olin?
I mean, it's the important job.
I wish you could, sweetheart. I just wish you could. That's okay.
Mommy,
Mm-hmm.
I know what these numbers mean.
What's that, darling?
These numbers, I know what they mean.
Okay, good. Now, sweetheart, just help Olin, will you?
What's yours?
I know that's mine.
Mommy just thinks I'm teasing, but I really know what these numbers mean.
Oh, why don't we just start from the top again?
Okay.
Can anybody believe me? I know what those numbers are.
Yeah, honey, we know. It's a secret formula for a magic potion, right?
Don't be silly.
Well, it's no more far-fetched than anything else we've come up with.
Right now, a spot of magic might be just the job to sort this code out.
I bet you guys don't know what those numbers mean.
You're right about that.
Right, sweetheart.
Want me to tell you?
Sure, why not?
See, they look just like the numbers in my geography book at school. You know, north, south, east, and west.
Latitude and longitude. That's just latitude and
Oh, my
longitude.
goodness, that's it. Perfect.
That triangle player, he was tapping out a location the other night.
Well, this whole thing is beginning to make sense.
Oh, my God. Figured it out.
I'll be on your next tasting, and they'll save a lot more time.
Top secret clearance. Top secret. All right, Duke.
Oh, hi. Listen, I've been with Felicia. These figures you're trying to work out.
Yeah.
Is it possible it could be latitude?
And longitude.
Exactly.
Confirms our expert opinion.
Now, the question remains, what is the location they're trying to pinpoint?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not too sure, but I think it could possibly be on this continent. Just might be the Midwest.
What are we sitting around here guessing about? Why don't we get a hold of an atlas?
One at the office. Let's call Felicia.
Right.
Come on, sweetheart. You're the reason for this.
That's the key.
Thank you.
And you're full of surprises, aren't you?
Only trying to be helpful.
I didn't know you knew about things like this.
There's a lot about me that you don't know.
Apparently.
Like my
Scottish determination, for example.
Trust me, I know all about that.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that's right, love, the Atlas.
Why do you want it?
Well, you see, my brilliant daughter has just come up with the lead that we might just need to break this case. Thank you. That's my girl!
The mouths of babes, huh? The mouths of babes. Now, if we're right, that means that Dusty and Terry's triangle player was giving those DBX agents a place to go last night.
Well, they were certainly paying enough attention to their play.
He's used the Morse code to give them a location. Why didn't we think of this before?
Well, it's brilliant. You plant a DVX musician in there and you have him tap out messages on percussion.
Yeah, I'll never be able to listen to music the same way again, that's for sure.
Unless you were onto the scheme, then you'd never guess.
Now, I'm becoming more and more intrigued by this Dusty Walker character. What's his story? And what's his connection with Elena?
I really couldn't tell you, but I do know that Tiffany is acting as Dusty and Terry's agents these days.
Well, it should be a simple matter for you to pump Tiffany to get more information about him, right? Wrong.
No, there's nothing between Tiffany and me right now.
Oh, come on. Surely famous Donnelly charm can wrinkle out any problems.
I am not exactly on the top of Tiffany's A-list these days. She just didn't slam the door in my face as look at me.
Well, you asked nicely.
All right, I'll see what I can do. But if you think this Elena character is trouble, you have never crossed Tiffany Hill.
What in the Midwest would interest someone like Elena? She's planning something elaborate. Any ideas?
Hi. I got here as quickly as I could. I hope it works.
All right.
Now, that's the location identified by the latitude and the
Longitude, that's right.
Keystone, South Dakota.
Yeah, but what the hell is there?
I've never heard of the place.
You've heard of Mount Rushmore, haven't you?
I don't know what Mount Rushmore is.
Well, Keystone's the closest town. What would Elena want with a national monument?
Maybe you don't have the right numbers.
Yes, we do. Remember the changes in the lyrics? Stone-like and monumental faces. There's got to be Mount Rushmore.
Okay, you're right. The lyrics confirm the figures. Now, that message last night was to tell Elena's people to head for Mount Rushmore. Yeah, but why?
Well, we're getting some answers, but we're no closer to solving the puzzle.
All right, maybe Tiffany can help put some of these pieces together.
Any information regarding Dusty would be gratefully appreciated.
Yeah, but getting that information could put my life in danger. If I don't see you all in the morning, nice meeting you all.
Bye.
Bye, John.